This is Lisa bringing you a bar class. Hello, Trilogy. All right, so today what we're going to need is a set of light weights. If you have them, like 2s, 3s, 3.5s, whatever you got. I'd probably say like 5 or under. If you don't have those, you can use, like I always say, like cans, water bottles, whatever, or nothing. Your arms will start to feel heavy enough. So that's the only equipment you'll need in a mat if you've got it, water nearby. Okay, so we're going to get started in a first position. Heels in, toes out. In your first position, head, shoulders, and hips are all in a straight line. Core is nice and tight. Palms face the ceiling. From here, we're just gonna releve and lower. Releve and lower. So as you releve, you're lifting your heels up off the floor. You're feeling those calf muscles engaged. You're feeling a little bit of quads engaged too. Keeping that core nice and tight. Shoulders over hips. Lift and lower. Good for 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. We're just going to stay in releve. Lower the arms and lift. Lower and lift. So you're just hovering in releve. Lower and lift. So just that little slight bend at the elbows. Palms face the ceiling. Feeling the shoulders and the biceps warming up. For another 4, 3. Stay in that releve nice and high. 2 more, like you're wearing invisible heels. Last one, stay up here. Little flutter, flutter. Pulse, 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 pulse. Just really getting that heat building in those calf muscles. Kind of like warming up the feet and ankles too. Let's stay with this little pulse for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, standing at the edge of your mat, walkouts. So you're gonna try to keep your legs as straight as you can. Core is nice and tight, so you're just gonna slide your hands down your thighs here. Hands down to the floor. We're gonna walk out. 2, 3, 4. You're in a plank. You're gonna reach the left arm, reach the right arm. Keep the legs straight. Walk the feet, hands back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stand up. Squeeze the glutes. Back down. Walk out. 2, 3, 4. Reach left arm. Try to keep those hips even to the floor. Right arm. Walk back. 2, 3, 4. Stand up. Squeeze the glutes. Back out. Out. 2, 3, 4. Hold. Reach. Reach. Back. 2, 3, 4. Come up. So it's like a stiff leg deadlift almost. And lower down at that. Out. 2, 3, 4. Reach. Reach. Back. 2, 3, 4. Stand up, squeeze, feel that hamstring stretch as you come down. This is our last little half here. Out, 2, 3, 4. Reach. Reach, we're staying here. Reach the left arm. Reach the right arm. Reach the left arm. Reach the right arm. Try and keep those hips as even to the floor as you can. Keeping that core nice and tight. Upper back's engaged as well for 2 more each side. Last rep. Lift and lift. Child's pose. Bend the knees, feet together, knees wide. Reach the arms out in front. Sink into the mat. Take a couple of deep breaths here as you inhale through the nose. Feel the shoulder blades expand and exhale through the mouth. 1 more deep breath. Inhale through the nose. Feel that belly. Exhale out the mouth. Beautiful. All right, so coming into tricep push-ups now. So, you're gonna keep your core tight in this. You can be on your toes, but we're gonna do quite a bit of reps. You can be on your toes or down on your knees. If you're on your knees, keep that core tight. I don't want your butt up to the ceiling. I want shoulders over hips, hips nice and straight, cores engaged. So your hands are gonna be a little bit closer than shoulder width apart. Shoulder width to a little bit closer. Elbows point back towards your hips here. Elbows are gonna skim your ribs as you come down and up, okay? So we're gonna tempo down for 3, up 1. In 3, 2, let's go. It's low, lower, lowest lift, 1. Down, 2, 3, up 1. Good, down, 2, 3, lift 1. Find that tempo, keep the core tight, working those triceps. Elbows skim your ribs. 4 more, down, 2, 3. 3 more like this. Down, 2, 3. 2 more. Triceps should feel toasty. Last one like this. Down, 2, 3. Hold the top here. Singles. 3, 2, and let's go. It's 8, 7. Good, keep those elbows in. 6, work those triceps. 5, keep the core tight. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Hold the top, keep the core tight. Getting a little lower, we're either gonna hover or pulse for 8 reps. 3, 2, let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Peel yourself off the mat. Child's pose, feet together, knees wide. That should have felt pretty toasty on those triceps. You can kind of sway those hips from side to side, whatever feels good here. All right, working into the back a little bit on the mat. So if you've got your weights, you're gonna use those. Or you can also not use them for this too, it's totally cool. All right. So your palms are gonna face the floor. Your feet are gonna stay on the floor, looking down at your mat here. Okay, so keep your ears in line with your shoulders, palms facing the floor. As we lift the chest, our arms are gonna reach out to the side. As they start to come back behind us, palms rotate to face the ceiling as that chest lifts higher, and then come back out. You're rotating the palms back out towards the floor. You can also just do that without your weights. Okay, so those feet stay on the floor. Get ready, 3, 2, let's go. So lift up, rotate the palms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then come back out. So you're feeling that upper and mid back. Another time, so rotate the palms, lift the chest up, squeeze the shoulder blades. Make sure you're breathing back out. If the weights become too heavy at any point, ditch them. Squeeze. So really make sure you're squeezing those shoulder blades together at the top. 3 more here. Lift up, rotate the palms, squeeze the shoulder blades. Lower down, 2 more. Lift, rotate the palms, squeeze, hold. Lower down. Last one like this. Lift up, rotate the palms, squeeze, and lower down. Good. Keep those weights just kind of in reach for now. So we're gonna come to Superman's next. So we're gonna engage that lower body as well, trying to lift the thighs up off the floor. So your arms are straight out in front of you, palms facing the floor here. You're gonna be looking down at the mat, keeping your ears in line with your shoulders here. So as you lift your chest, those arms and the head move with it, and your lower body lifts, your legs, trying to lift the thighs off the floor as much as you can. Okay, so get ready in 3, 2, let's go. So lift and lower. Exhale as you lift, inhale on the lower, lift and lower. So you're feeling that mid back, mid to low back, that squeeze there, and lower, good. Lift, squeeze, and lower, good. Feet are pointed. Lift, squeeze, breathe, lower. 3 more here. Lift, squeeze, and lower. 2 more. Hold, squeeze. Last one. Hold, squeeze. Lower, child's pose. So feet together, knees wide. Reach your arms out in front there. Good, we're gonna come back into that position once more for flutters. So in this position, you're gonna be like one of those little scuba divers that you could like wind up in your bathtub as a kid, and their arms and legs would just kind of flutter. So you're gonna keep your thighs like hovering up off the floor, chest hovering off the floor, arms straight out in front, and we're just gonna flutter. And let's go, flutter, flutter. Breathing. Good, trying to keep the chest and thighs off the floor as much as you can. Everyone's flexibility is gonna be a little different here. Flutter, flutter, make sure you're breathing. Stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to that child's pose. So feet together, knees wide, reach those arms out in front. Take a couple deep breaths here. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Once more, inhale, and exhale, good. So just come onto all fours. We're just gonna move through cat and cow, and then we're gonna come to standing. So round that back in your cat. Back arches up like a Halloween cat, then cow. Belly sinks down, chin, chest, tailbone to ceiling. So just feeling that stretch through the back in your cat, and stretch through the core in your cow. One more time. Great, great. So coming to a standing position, you are going to grab your weights if you have them. We're gonna start in a second position. So that is heels in, toes out. Head, shoulders, and hips are all in a straight line here. When you come down, so we'll just practice this for a second. When you come down into your plie, you want your knees to be behind the toes, so feet are fairly wide, inner thighs face towards the front of the room. Head, shoulders, hips, all in a straight line. I was sticking my butt out. Don't do that. Little core engagement. So instead of being here, you're here, okay? So that's where you kind of get that little core engagement, like a little crunch almost. Okay, so head, shoulders, hips, all in a straight line. Thumbs are gonna face the ceiling here. Arms straight out in front, about shoulders width apart. From here, we're gonna lift and lower, lift and lower, good. So thumbs facing the ceiling, lift and lower. So as you're coming down into that plie, that's when your arms are lifting up to shoulder height. Remember, you can do this without weights too. Also, if you've got those weights and if they become too much at any point, you can set them down for as long as you need and do it without weights. For another 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, and now we're gonna kind of angle them out to the side, and 1 now. You're making like a V here, angled, good. So they're just coming right back to like your thighs there, and lifting out, making a V. So your arms are kind of mimicking what your legs are doing here. Thumbs still facing the ceiling. We're gonna switch this up shortly. Lift and lower. So your shoulders should be feeling toasty by now. Try to keep your shoulders out of your ears. For another 6, 5, 4 more, 3, and then we're gonna change this up a little bit. 2 more. Last one. Now your palms are gonna face the floor. Roll those shoulders back. Palms facing the floor. We're gonna come up to shoulder height. Open, squeeze the upper back. Lower, close, and lower. So with each move of the arms is a move of the legs. Let's go. So it's lift, open, squeeze the upper back, close, and lower. Lift, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Awesome. Lift, open, close, and lower. Ooh, I feel that too, that those shoulders are on fire. Whew. Lift, open, close, and lower. Lift, open. We can get there. We can do 4 more of these, yeah? Those weights are coming up to shoulder height each time. Make sure you're getting low into that plie. 2 more. Inner thighs face the front of the room. Last one like this. Lift, open, close, lower. Now those arms are gonna stay up at shoulder height, palms facing the floor. We're just gonna open and close here as we plie. So it's open and close, squeeze, palms facing the floor. We got this, come on. Try to relax the shoulders out of the ears. We got 4 more. For another 4, 3, 2 more, then you'll get a little rest. I know. Last one, you can get there. Whew, good, roll the shoulders back. And forwards a couple times. Awesome. So staying right out at that shoulder height position, we're just gonna cross one arm over the other, okay? Alternating sides. In 3, 2, let's go. Cross and open, cross and open. So I just gave us a little bit of a rest there because I know my shoulders weren't doing it. Maybe you could do more. I don't know. Close and open. Close and open. Remember, at any point if you need to shake it out, you do that and you come right back when you're ready. 6 more. 6, 5, 4. We got this alternating. 3, 2 more, then we'll get to put them down and shake it out for a second. Last one. Whew. Good. Roll the shoulders back and forwards. Little shake, shake, shake. Get that blood flowing there. Good. Okay, so you're gonna pick those back up. Sorry. All right. So we're going to be in a curtsy lunge, working a bit into the biceps and the shoulders again. I know. So we're all gonna have our left foot forward. Your right foot is gonna come back behind you. You know, if you've been taking my classes, you know how much I love curtsies. That right foot comes back behind you. See, it is past the left, and it's just back a teensy bit. So when I drop my knee down to the floor, I'm gonna feel that front left hip here. So just from the side, so you can kind of see how far apart my feet are. And if you feel any weird clanking in your knees, you might kind of want to adjust to this angle one way or another. Head, shoulders, hips all in line, dropping that back knee to the floor. Sweet, so we got that. As we do that, we're gonna add on. Arms out to the side, palms face the ceiling. As we come into the plie, we're gonna curl, bicep curl, waist to the ears. Get ready for it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. It's curl and lift. Curl and lift. So coming down into that curtsy as you bicep curl, work those biceps. Breathing. So it's like an elevated bicep curl because we got light weights. So drop that back knee towards the floor. Head, shoulders, and hips all in a straight line for 8 more. You're sitting into that left hip glute area, feeling your both quads, especially that front left leg. 5 more. 4 more. 3. Whew. 2 more. Last one, stay low here. Angle the arms out just a teensy bit. Lift an inch, pulse. Pulse, you're staying low in that curtsy. Pulse, pulse, good. Lift an inch. Stay with me here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, get lower. 3, 2, 1, arms down to the side. Down an inch in the curtsy. Sit into it. Feeling that left front glute here, quad. If you're feeling that back knee, maybe try bringing that foot back behind you a teensy bit further, and that may help. Down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Woo. Shake it out. Other side. So, now our right foot's gonna be forward, left foot's gonna come back behind you over to the left side. So you know what you're doing now. We already did this on the other side. So arms were out to the side, but now thumbs face the ceiling like a hammer curl. We're gonna have our thumbs facing the ceiling, arms out to the front, elbows at shoulder height, curling towards the forehead and extend, okay? Get ready. 3, 2, and let's go. It's curl and lift. So now you're feeling that front glute on that. My knees are like crunchy today. And that may happen. If there's pain with it, you know, stop, stretch it out, adjust your angle if you need to. Or you can take out the lower body if you need to at any point. Down and lift. Down and lift. Try to keep those elbows at shoulder height. We got this for 8. 7, come on, feeling that right glute. Feeling the quad. 5 more, we got it. Come on, keep those elbows lifted. 4 more. Whew. 3, 2. We have pulses. 1, now get low. I'm gonna show you from the side. So we're just gonna little bend, bend, bend. So just little baby hammer curls here. Curl, 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 curl. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Then we get to put our arms down. 2, 1. Arms at your side. Down an inch, down an inch. Sit into that curtsy. Whew, it burns. Pulse, pulse. Pulse it low, shoulders over hips, we got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh. We get to put the weights down now, so that's cool. We're gonna give ourselves a quad stretch, opposite foot to opposite hand. Push that foot into the hand and bring that knee and hip back slightly. Switch sides. Good. All right, so we're gonna move on to a little bit more isolated lower body work. So grab a sip of water if you need it real quick. All right, so we're gonna do some stuff in first, some stuff in second and third. Oh my. Okay, so we're gonna start in a first position. So just like we had our feet at the beginning, heels in, toes out. You're gonna have your arms up overhead, pretty ballerina, a little slight bend at the elbows, palms facing down towards you. Head, shoulders, and hips all in a straight line. As we plie, we're acting like there's an invisible wall behind us, keeping the head, shoulders, and hips in a nice straight line, keeping that core engaged here. Okay, so we're gonna start with that, and then I'll guide you through, we're gonna play around with it. So from here, we plie and lift, plie, and lift. Good. Awesome. So just really getting this first position plie down. Pretty basic here. Feeling the quads working, feeling the core. 8 more. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Now to the top here, we're going to releve, plie, heels down, straighten, releve, plie, heels and up, releve, plie, heels and lifts. Good. So just a little bit of fanciness, feeling those quads, releve, and the calf muscles. Releve, plie, heels down and up, releve, plie, heels lower and up. 2 more, releve, plie, heels, lifts, last one, and then we're gonna change that. Now we're going to plie, releve, straighten, heels down, plie, releve, straighten, heels down, plie. See, so kind of the reverse. Plie, releve, feeling those quads and calves. Plie, releve, straighten, lower, good, plie. Try to keep the shoulders over the hips, try not to lean forward. Finding that balance here, so that releve is gonna work on that balance. Your core is gonna work a little bit more. Plie, releve, straighten. 2 more here, plie, releve, straighten. Last one, plie, releve, straighten, lower. Back up into releve. Down an inch, pulse that releve. If your shoulders become tired, you can bring your arms down to your side for a second, but get them right back up there when you can. Down an inch, down an inch. This is where you feel those quads. Stay with me here for 8, 7, we're not coming out of this. 5, 4, 3, 2, stay low here. We're gonna open the knees, open, open, open. So from the side, just getting a little opening of the knees here, squeezing the side glute, open, open. As you squeeze, open those knees, you're gonna feel that side glute, hip area, squeezing. Woo, working on those tight glutes. Open, open, quads are engaged too. Stay with me. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse again, down an inch, down an inch. Feel those quads, woo, baby. Pulse, pulse, good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we're coming into third. So you're gonna have your left foot out in front of you. So you're gonna have like your feet in that turned out position like you would in a first. So let's just do this. So let's start in a first. You're gonna bring that left foot out in front of you slightly. Okay, if you need balance of some things, we're gonna be in releve for this. Come up against a wall, a chair, whatever, okay? So, but when you come into releve, you're gonna want like to where that left heel will almost, if you were to lower it, it would almost be like on that right toe, okay? Head, shoulders, hips all in a straight line. Arms up overhead. From here we plie and lift, plie. Good, so you just kind of have that offset position with your feet. So you'll end up feeling that front quad a teensy bit more than the other one. Plie, good, plie and lift. And you know we're gonna have pulses coming up, come on. So you're really gonna feel those calf muscles through this. 8, 7, 6, and just go to a depth that feels good for you. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Stay low, down an inch, pulse, pulse, pulse and low, pulse, pulse. Yeah, you might lose your balance, that's all normal. Down an inch, stay nice and low. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slide feet into a first, heels down. We're gonna step out into a second, arms up overhead. So we're going to plie and come out in a second as you lower. So your right leg's gonna come out. You're gonna lower that right arm pretty with the right leg, okay? 3, 2, let's go. So it's plie, second, first, and second, first, and second. Nice. Make sure you're stepping that foot wide enough on that right side where you keep your knees behind the toes. First and second, good. First and second, we got this. So you're feeling a little bit of shoulders as you're extending that arm as well. We got this for 8, 7, keep the shoulders over hips, inner thighs face the front of the room, so you're feeling the inner thighs. 3 more, we got it. 2 more, first, last one, first and second. Good. Now, right foot in front, left foot behind. So we'll start in that first position, bring that right foot in front, heels in, toes out, so you're in that offset position. Your right toes are pointing over to the right side, left toes pointing over to the left side. Come up into releve, head, shoulders, hips all in line here. Arms up overhead if you can. And from here, we're gonna plie and lift. Good. And if you've got music going along too, I've got music playing in my ear like I normally have playing in class. Typically my beats per minute are around 130, 135. So I don't know if it'll sync up exactly, but down and lift, down and lift. Good. 7, 6, 5, and we'll pulse. 4 more. 3. You're in releve, heels lifted. Last one, get low. Down an inch, pulse it low, Woo, there we are. Down an inch, stay nice and low. Feeling those quads, yes. 10, 9, 8, losing my balance. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slide the feet into first, same as what we did, but now we're gonna be stepping that left leg, so first to second. Left arm's gonna follow. Head, shoulders, hips all in line, let's go. So it's first and second. First and second, good. Feeling the inner thighs on this, heels in, toes out. First and second. First and second, beautiful, you got this. Come on, stay with me here. Feeling those quads, we got it. 8 more, 8, 7, make sure you're breathing. 6, keep that core tight. 5 more, reach that arm. 4 more, reach. 3, come on, get low in it. 2 more, and then we're gonna stay in second, yay. Last one, Look at that, you're in second. Heels in, toes out. If your shoulders feel okay, arms out like you're hugging a tree here. Get nice and low. Down an inch, pulse it low, pulse it low. Pulse, pulse, down an inch. Head, shoulders, and hips all in a straight line. Try not to lean forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna get low, pulse 3, and we're gonna dynamic like we're gonna jump, but you're not gonna jump. Come up to the toe. So down, 2, 3, up, okay? Down, 2, 3, up. So you're squeezing those quads there. It's like you're gonna jump, like an explosive movement, but you don't. 2, 3, and reach. I mean, I guess if you wanted to, I wouldn't want to jump. Down, 2, 3, reach. Down, 2, 3, and up. Pulse, 2, 3. So those quads should be on fire, guys. Shoulders over hips. Feeling those calf muscles as you come up into releve in your little fake jump. Down, 2, 3, 4 more. 3 more. 2 more, then we're gonna stay in releve. Last one. Down, 2, 3, and up. Stay in releve. Lower those hips down. Open the knees, neutral. Open the knees, neutral. So just like we did in that first position, you're slightly opening those knees and they come right back to neutral. Stay low in that plie. I've got to remind myself too, it's hard. Shaking's normal. 8, 7, just shaking just means your muscles are really feeling that endurance. 5, 4 more. Can you get lower? Come on. 3 more. 2, 1. Stay low and releve. Down an inch, down an inch. Ooh, this is where the shaking happens. Whew. Down an inch, pulse it low, feeling those quads. Yes, we got it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Come on, shoulders over hips. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, what the heck? Shake it out. Quad stretch real quick, opposite foot, opposite hand. I think we successfully challenged our quadriceps and our calves. Got a little bit of inner thigh there too, switch sides. Cool. And then we shall get a hip stretch. Bring your right foot in front of the left, bend your knees, stick your left hip out to the side. Feeling a nice stretch here. And switch sides, left foot in front of right, bend the knees, stick the right hip out to the side. Cool, all right. So, this next thing here is a little different. And you will feel your quads a little bit, but we're working mostly core. So we are gonna start, and I'll just kind of show you real quick, and then we'll get the reps in. We're gonna start in a plank, okay? So you're gonna have to be in high plank for this because we're gonna be walking our arms, our hands, I should say. So in high plank, you're on your toes, core is tight, so you don't want your butt up to the ceiling. You also don't want your hips sinking down to the floor. Nice core engagement here, upper back's engaged too, okay? Your shoulders are right above your wrists here. So from here, we're gonna walk our hands back, 2, and then you're in like our little hover position. Your knees are at about 90 degrees, hips over knees, core is engaged, and then it'll come out 2 into plank. Okay, we're gonna play around with that. We're gonna do that a little bit, and then we're going to rest, and we're gonna stay in that like hover position and do some fun stuff. All right, up into high plank here. Core is engaged. Let's walk back. So it's back, back, hold, out, out, hold. One hand back, the other hand back. Hold, out, out, hold. So that core's working. Reach, reach, hold. Good. Walk, walk, hold, walk, walk, hold. If at any point you get to failure and you need to rest, failure is a good thing when it comes to working out. That means your muscles have worked hard. Then you rest. Back, back, hold, out, out, hold. 4 more. It's back, and hold, out, out, and 3 more here. Back, back, and hold, out, out. 2 more, we got this. Back, back, and hold, out, out, and hold. Last one, back, back, hold, out, out, hold, and child's pose. Feet together, knees wide, reach the arms out in front of you. Forehead into the mat. Take those deep breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth once more. Very nice. Okay. So we're gonna stay in that like hovering position where your shoulders are gonna be above your wrists. Your knees are bent. Hips are gonna be right over your knees there. Your knees are just hovering up off the floor, okay? So from here, we're gonna take our opposite hand and just tap our opposite knee, trying to keep our core engaged, weight shifted, weight not shifting too much from side to side. If that's far too much for you, you can do a knee plank and just do shoulder taps. That's another option, okay? Get ready. In 3, 2, let's go. So tap the right knee, tap the left knee, tap and tap. So each time your hands are coming right beneath your shoulders, try not to shift too much from side to side. Tap and tap. Good, keep that core nice and tight. Try not to round the back for 5 more rounds. Tap and tap. 4 more. Woo. Keep that core tight to protect the back. 2 more. Tap. Last one. And rest. Whew, nice. Okay, coming back to that position, we're gonna get a little bit of glutes in there. What? Abs and glutes at the same time. Okay, so shoulders over wrists, that same position, that core is engaged here, okay? So from here, you're just going to lift one leg, squeeze the glute, and then the other, okay? So let's get into position in 3, 2, let's go. So it's lift and lift. Keep the foot flexed like you're stamping the ceiling here. Squeeze and squeeze. Keeping that 90-degree bend at the ankle, or at the knee, what am I talking about the whole time? Squeeze and squeeze. You'll feel some quads here too. Keep that core engaged. For 6. 5 more, come on, we got it. Strong core. 4 more. 3 more. Give me 2 more, we're almost there. Last one. Lift and lift. Whew. Child's pose. Coming back into that position, we're gonna pulse the right leg and then pulse the left leg, okay? Or glute, I should say. So shoulders over wrists here. You're in that hover position. Right leg first, hold it high, lift an inch, pulse, pulse. Keep that core nice and engaged. For another 8, 7, hips evenly face the floor. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brief rest. Other side, let's go. Lift, pulse, pulse, lift, lift. Squeezing that left glute. Come on, we got this. Give me 8 more for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Huh. Nice. We're gonna do one more exercise through that position. So this is actually like a jujitsu inspired, like that's something that they do for warm-ups in jujitsu. So look at you, you're not only a ballerina, but you're a fighter. All right, so we're gonna be, but I've kind of modified it a little bit for our purpose here. So these are called sit-throughs in that. So your knees are gonna be right beneath your hips here, knees hovering up off the floor, okay? You're gonna bring your bottom leg straight out in front of you as you lift the top arm and then back to center, okay? Alternating sides. So once again, bottom leg reaches as you twist toward that side. You're trying to keep it straight off your hip there, and then we come back to center into the other side, okay? So we're gonna keep these slow. So get ready, alternating sides in 3, cores tight, 2, let's go. So it's reach through, center, other side, reach through, and center. Good, so you're just kind of dropping that hip, that bottom hip slightly, but it's not gonna touch the floor. Reach and center, reach and center, good. Keep that core tight, so that leg just extends as much as you can as you drop the hip. You're feeling some obliques on this, yes, for 6, 5, 4 more, 3 more. Feel those obliques. 2, reach, drop that hip. Last one. Whew. Yay, child's pose. All right, rolling over onto your back. Just real quick, drop the knees to the right, arms to the left. Just kind of recalibrate for a second, and then switch sides. Okay, coming to Pilates scissor next. So your shoulder blades are gonna be up off the floor, one leg up to the ceiling, grabbing around that calf muscle here. Other leg hovers up off the floor. We're gonna pulse, pulse, and switch. Pulse, pulse, and switch. Modification, you can bend that top knee and bring it into the chest. Exhale, exhale, inhale on the switch. Nice audible breaths, like you're blowing out birthday candles in a very awkward way. Pulse, pulse, and switch. Use your breath, toes pointed, energy through the feet, shoulder blades hovering up off the floor. Pulse, pulse. Good, pulse, pulse, and switch. We got this. Stay with me here for 8, 7, 6. Remember, you can do that bent knee version if you want. Trying to keep your legs as straight as you can, though, if you're doing straight leg. 3 more. 2, and 1. Hands behind the head, straight to bicycle. Lift and lift. Opposite shoulder lifts up off the floor towards the opposite knee. Elbows wide. Lift and lift. Modification, you can keep one foot on the floor at all times like so. Stay with me here, then we're gonna play the tempo. 8, 7, 6, 5, we'll do fast, fast, hold. 3, 2, 1, follow me, we go. Fast, fast, hold. Fast, fast, hold. Good, nice exhale there. Fast, fast, hold, nice exhale. Hold. Exhale, each time you bring the knee in toward the chest. Good. Breathe, breathe. Exhale. Pulse, pulse, hold. Fast, fast, hold. 1, 2, hold. Good. 4 more. 1, 2, hold. 3 more. We got this. Core should be on fire. Last one. Hold. Back to Pilates scissor. I like pairing these ones together. It's quite a burner. One leg hovers up off the floor. You have that bent knee version as well. Shoulder blades off the floor. Let's go. Pulse, pulse, and switch. Breathing. We got it. Pulse, pulse. Whew, low core. Really feeling this here. Shoulder blades hovering up off the floor. Pulse, pulse, and switch. We got this. Come on, nice audible breath. Use that breath to help you. So that exhale helps you engage that core a little bit more. 8. And also keeps you oxygen. 6, that's important. 5 more. 4 more. 3, and then we'll come to a bicycle. 2 more, hooray. Last one, I know you're excited. Hands behind the head, whatever version of bicycle you were doing. Lift and switch. Press and press. The lower you bring your leg, bottom leg towards the floor, the little harder it's gonna be. If that's hurting your low back, you can angle it a little higher, or you can go to that modified version at your own pace, keeping one foot on the floor at all times. We got it. Exhale each time you switch. Switch and switch. We're not gonna do the whole tempo thing this time though. Switch and switch. Stay with me here for 8, 7, 6, 5 more, 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. All right, so keeping our, so our legs are gonna come up to the ceiling now, keeping your head on the floor here, palms at your palms down at your sides here or beneath your hips. We're just gonna do leg lowers, so we're gonna go down, 2, and up, 2. Trying to keep the legs glued together. Legs as straight as you can. So if this hurts your low back, you can slide your hands beneath your hips for a little extra support. But if not, keep the hands off to the side, pushing that low back into the floor. If that still bugs your low back and you've got your hands beneath your hips, just don't drop the legs as low is all. Down, 2, up, 2, good, down, 2, and up, 2, 4 more here, 3 more, 2 more, and we're gonna keep our legs to the ceiling. Last one, down, 2, up, 2. So legs straight up to the ceiling. Let's flex those feet. So you're gonna take your opposite hand and reach toward that opposite knee, shin, ankle, whatever you can reach there, okay? Alternating sides, follow my lead. So we reach and reach, exhale. Reach and reach. Exhale each time you reach. You got this. Inhale at the center. Trying to keep those legs straight as you can. I know it's hard. Reaching straight up over the hips. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whoo, nice. Legs come straight, reach those arms up overhead. Take a couple of deep breaths. Deep inhale through the nose and exhale one more. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Drop the knees to the right, arms to the left. A little twist here. And switch. Good. So come into a downward dog, tuck those toes under, hands plant into the floor, lift the hips up straight up to the ceiling, and walk the dog, lift one heel as the other presses down towards the floor. And actually let's slow this down since we really got into those calf muscles. So right foot presses, right heel presses into the floor as the left heel is lifted. Good, just kind of play with your angle on that a little bit and switch sides. Really getting that calf stretch. We worked those calf muscles today, lots of releve. Good, from here, walk the hands back towards the feet. Bring your feet wide, bring your chest down towards the mat. Feel those glutes and hamstrings stretching. Very nice. Just kind of sink down into that. Feel that stretch, beautiful. Now lift the chest up slightly, bend the left knee, sit into the left side, press that right inner thigh down towards the mat. And switch sides. Very nice. Good, back to center. Heel toe the feet in. Slowly roll up, head is the last thing that comes up. Clasp your hands behind your back. Open up the chest and the front of the shoulders here. Very nice. Reverse, hollow it out. Pull those shoulder blades apart, reach your arms out in front. Keep those fingertips interlaced. Reach arms up to the ceiling, lean into one side and the other side. Good tricep stretch here. And switch. Shoulder stretch, one arm out in front. Lightly pressing on that elbow and switch sides, or like not the elbow, right above the elbow on your forearm there. Just a light press. Good, we'll do one more hip stretch. Balance on something if you need it. You're gonna bring your opposite ankle on your opposite thigh, figure 4, and sit down into it. Balance on a wall, a chair, whatever if you need it. Good, feeling that hip stretch. Switch sides, other side. And release. Awesome job, you guys. Thank you so much for playing along with me. Hopefully you felt that. Grab some water, make sure to hydrate, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.